right?
Oh, it worked. It worked.
Did it work? Right, excellent.
Nothing fell.
Look at this. This is incredible. Now, people of Facebook and whatnot and PJ and Jim's YouTube channel, welcome. You've missed out on the drama, the tension that was taking place before we pressed the button to start recording.
But we're here. It's all working. Happy new Christmas year, everybody. You shower the super yokes. I hope you have a lovely old time. I'm already so stuffed, man. This morning, it's like, what time? It's 6 minutes past 10 in the morning. We're straight after the show. We're straight into our...
We've just been jingle bell balled out.
I've had 3 scoops of porridge with some skimmed milk. I thought I'd start the day the right way, you know what I mean? And then I had 2 sausage rolls.
Start the day the Flappers way.
The natural way to start the day. Jim matching tracks is what we did. And then I had 2 sausage rolls and a tube of munchies.
Yeah.
So to say we started Christmas and we're getting stuck in from this point on.
I left out the porridge. You know, I didn't want to be over full.
Yeah, I know.
So I went for I've had the sausage rolls and I've had the munchies and the coffee and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. So
I literally left out the one decent quality, natural, good thing.
Yeah.
That you've had. I eliminated that. Went straight for the shit.
On my way home, we'll get out of here early today. I'd say it'd be be earlier than 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Off licence to sell alcohol from 10. I will literally be riding a motorcycle with a sack of cans and a bottle of whiskey home.
Is that your pit stop on the way home?
Yeah.
You're going for a sack of cans and a bottle of whiskey?
I have 2 things to do. I have to drop a contract into the agent in town.
Right.
Which will take me minutes, like literally minutes. And then on the way home, I'm going to the off licence. I'm buying sack of cans, everybody, sack of cans. Shake up on with big sack of cans.
That's
I'm buying
incredible.
a sack of fucking cans. And I'm buying a bottle of whiskey, and I'm going to drink as much of it as I can until I'm sick in the face.
Wow.
And then I'll be here live tomorrow. So what show that's going to be?
It's like witnessing Bad Santa revealed before your very eyes. Yes, I am going to be drunk the entire Christmas season.
Time. Oh,
so
sack of cans, everybody, sack of cans.
Will you be doing this? So when all this is over, right? So this is what we're recording this on Christmas Eve. When it'll all be over soon, as far as you're concerned, and then it'll be the old New Year. Now the New Year may end up starting off very much like the old year, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I assume this year, of all years, nobody's going to bother doing a feckin' resolution or anything. I mean, how could you make a resolution with you know what I mean?
Yeah,
what we're in the middle of.
Actually, you know something? Here's a public plea. We should do this on the show as well.
Yeah.
Please do not resolve to torture yourself this year. Please don't. Let's make one resolution right this year, all of us. Let's keep Christmas indulgence going till the end of February. Let's do it. Together we can do it. Sack of cans, everybody, sack of cans. Get your cans, everybody. Do the sack of cans. This is what we need. This has to be our song.
Actually, you could make a resolution to go easier on yourself or something.
Yes.
Or be nice to yourself.
You know something?
Actually, well, we couldn't.
I'm going to start gambling again. I'm going to start gambling again.
Hang on a second. Jesus, thank God this is on the internet, the wild west of the internet. If we were on the radio now, Andy Bad News would have he'd have been in with a giant crook and hooked us off.
Oh yeah, now listen, I'm not recommending you do it. I think it's probably you shouldn't. But I am going to start gambling. I'm going to gamble before 11 o'clock. I'm going to be halfway through a bottle of whiskey and gambling by 1 o'clock today.
We've done 4 minutes of a podcast and you've encouraged heavy drinking and gambling.
I'm not encouraging anyone. I'm telling you what I'm going to do. Sack of cans, everybody, sack of cans.
You are...
Tell around a batch of cans,
you're a community leader.
Oh,
you're a figurehead.
Is that how it works?
People look to you for guidance.
Yeah,
you're a figurehead.
Right, okay, grand, okay. I'll just gamble. Okay, it's very hard to gamble on your own. I'll figure a way. I don't do what...
Actually, you're joking. Gambling on your own is the best crack.
Don't do as I do, everybody. Don't do it. So there you go. But I am going to indulge. I can safely say I'm going to very much indulge.
Yeah, because in fairness, you are, generally speaking,
by the end of the week.
Generally speaking, you are quite disciplined. To be fair to you,
to a degree. Now it's been a little bit difficult lately because it's so boring. You know what I mean? And in here as well, it gets hard because in here it seems like somebody brings a box of crisps or a tin of biscuits.
Just
or
an endless.
A cake
I'm genuinely concerned. I'm on the road to giving myself diabetes. The amount of sugar that comes into this place in the form of biscuits and cakes and chocolates and
I go home and I'm not so bad. But in here, and every day, and the thing is, it's the healthiness that kills me in here as well. Because I come in and have a big load of porridge thinking that'll do me now. I won't want anything.
Right.
And then someone arrives with 3 cakes and a face mask and 3 cakes. And you're like, oh, jeez. And I can't, and you get
the only thing about that I can't eat is the face mask.
Yeah, so I'm going, I won't need that, I'll wear that on my head. and then you get stuck in, and then somebody brings, and then Andy Bad News will come in, and he'll have like sausage rolls or something. Yeah. Here you go, jeez. And then you're thinking, right, it is Christmas now. I have to get sausage rolls, gamble, and sack of cans on the way home. Oh, it's very hard. Yeah, you know.
And then of course, you get those ridiculous people who'll say to you, you'll complain about that. You'll complain that people constantly give you gifts. It's just like, talk about a shocking complaint to have.
It's the worst.
I tell you, you wouldn't. It's if you go home and you say, I'd go home and I'd say to Yvonne, like, oh, Jesus Christ, I tell you, between biscuits and cake, it's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. And she'll literally point out to me, you're complaining that people give you free stuff.
Yeah, I know.
And nice free stuff to eat.
It just shows
I know, but like, and she'll say then, the classic line, right, which people say to you sometimes is, like, you don't have to eat it. Well, that's ridiculous.
Do you not?
That's ridiculous. Of course you have to eat it.
I'll just put it in the bin.
You don't want me to be rude.
Or give it to someone less fortunate, I suppose, you crazy person. Absolutely, of course I have to eat it. Yeah, I know.
It's there, isn't it?
It's there.
What's going to happen to it if I don't eat it?
It's given to me. What if they called around to the house one day and it was mortified because it was still there?
How do we know that cakes don't have feelings? And if they're ignored, they might feel down and depressed. Of course I have to eat it.
And it's gas though, isn't it? Because I always think I'm going to have manners now. I'm going to have manners. So I'll take something home, right? You take something home. So I'll take home a tin of biscuits, or I'll take home one of them orange biscuit cakes, or I'll take home a box of mince pies, or anything.
Right.
And I'll say to myself, right now, I'll just be, don't go mental now this time. Don't go mental, they're there.
Yeah.
Have one or two, whatever. And then you go, gets to lunchtime and you're like, I'm going to eat them anyway. Why can't I have 8 mince pies for lunch? Like, what's the harm? I have to make it. It's not like all the food's going to be wasted. I'll just eat them out of the way now.
Yeah.
And then you eat them out of the way. That's what I do. I eat things out of the way. It's like furniture. It's like I'm rearranging. I'll just eat it out of the way now. And then they're gone.
Yeah. So you treat some of your treats like as though they're sort of like a chore.
Yeah.
Best to get that done now.
I get that,
and then it's off your mind.
Exactly, yeah.
So if I eat all of those biscuits, then at least that's the biscuits taken care of.
I'll stop thinking of them.
I'll feel clearer about it.
I'll stop thinking of the fuckers. I can't stop thinking of them. They're in the drawer and I can hear the chocolate in the drawer. Yes, slip at me. We'd be so nice inside your body. Ooh, we taste so lovely. Come on, man. Come over. Let us licky. Give me a big licky. I'm like, oh, God, I can't. So I just eat it out of the way.
You've obviously bought the funkiest chocolate known to man.
I got disco chocolates from the 70s.
That's an incredible chocolate. You got Huggy Bear chocolate.
Yeah. That's why. Yeah, but it's like music. Yeah, I can hear chocolate. I can hear the chocolate in the drawer. Hey, come on, give me a licky. I'm like, oh, this I got, and then I can't. And then when I'm gonna eat that out of the way. So I'm gonna just eat it all and have it done with. And I think, right, I won't put that back in there. And then sure enough, the next day there's something back in there, and then that chocolate's in there, and that might have a different accent. That's in there. Yeah. Come on, boy, give me the licky. Come on, twist my raspberry ripples. Oh, you know you want it. I'm like, I can't stop it. I have to eat that out of the way.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then before you know it, you're 7,000 calories deep. And you're sitting there with a sack of cans going, right, okay, this is the last biscuit.
You have a problem. I don't mean a problem with your sweet tooth. I mean you've got a psychological problem that all of your sweet treats are actually have become people in your life that you have to sort of interact with. But that'd be the most amazing psychological analysis if you were on a couch with a psychiatrist or something telling you about there's the chocolate from Cork. And that he can be quite pushy, the chocolate from Cork.
Yeah,
and then there's my disco chocolate, Funky Town Huggy Bear disco chocolate in the 70s.
That gets me every time. Whispers and double deckers, they call themselves. Oh, it's unbelievable. And then there's the Culchie Crisps. Oh, I hear them. Culchie Crisps. They sing to me like Daniel O'Donnell. They're in that thing. Come and get me. Where's a cup of tea? We'll be tasty in your face.
Why hasn't somebody thought of that? Daniel O'Donnell singing crisps.
I know, yeah.
That would be amazing.
Come and get me in your tasty little facey. I'm so nice. Smoky bacon, cheese and onion.
I'm sure Daniel O'Donnell has that song.
I know it sounds. It does sound like doesn't it?
I think that's been one of his hits. That is. Oh fuck it! I tell you something. I cannot wait. That's why I should have bought you that for Christmas. I should have bought you a session with a psychotherapist. That would have been, and made you video it.
Imagine, what do you dream of? I dream of Daniel O'Donnell singing to me about crisp sandwiches. And he keeps saying they're better than ham. They're better than ham. They're better than ham. They're tastier than spam. cheese and onion crisps.
That psychologist walk out of the office going, I failed. I'm going to jack in the job.
I honestly thought I heard it all. I've worked with murderers and everything. Your man has Daniel O'Donnell singing to him about crisps in his head all the time.
Culty chocolate, Funky Town 70s chocolate.
Yeah.
Huggy Bear, you name it.
Basically all food has an accent for him. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Jesus, no wonder you're under that much pressure.
To make a sandwich, and between Daniel O'Donnell making the sound of the crisp and the Brendan's bread going, how are you there? Would you think you toast me ass, sticking down there, butter on me chest? Oh, you dirty how because if bread had an accent, it would be done from Dublin, wouldn't it?
It'd be Damien Dempsey.
Damien Dempsey.
Damien Dempsey would be your bread.
Damien Dempsey's my bread. I always wonder with Damien Dempsey. Like, Damien Dempsey makes me laugh because he the way he sings about normal things.
Yeah.
And you know, his rhymes and all. Is he like that all the time, Damien Dempsey?
What, like when he's making his own bread?
No, like his car breaks down. Does he ring the mechanic and the mechanic's like, what's wrong with the car, Damo? I put the key in the ignition. She wouldn't turn over. Oh, what a tragedy. Can't get to do me messages. And, you know, like that all the time.
Probably.
You know
That'd be amazing.
You ring a pizza. I would like to order a 12-inch pizza, please. He's so intense. And they'd be like, what do you want in the pizza? I'd like a pepperoni and cheese and stick it on the there's sweet corn, mushrooms and everything, stick it on the onion, give me some passion, chili sauce, everything I want to have it.
So basically, when you make a sandwich, it's effectively a duet, is it? If you make a crisp sandwich, it's Daniel O'Donnell and Damien Dempsey singing. What a fucking duet that is.
What a duet that'd be. Wouldn't it be amazing?
Now, Damien, what would you like to sing?
I'm going to sing a song about the people who have been harassed with the drugs and all.
But Damien, would that not be a bit too heavy? Would you not just sing a nice easy song?
Something about tea. It's like a song about tea. Yeah, it's all about two different worlds there.
Who thought food had that level of personality?
I don't know, that's the problem. You get obsessed thinking of the personality of the food you're eating. I get obsessed thinking
I hope you haven't ruined crisp sandwiches for me now. If I go to have a fucking big crisp sandwich and all I can think of is Daniel O'Donnell and Damien Dempsey doing a fucking duet.
Oh, yeah, it's the song. Then the butter, of course, that's like a Healy Ray or something in the middle, trying to keep the peace. Between the two, it's like a Healy Ray trying to keep the peace, you know, the most Irish of things. Yeah. I know the boys don't told be fighting, aren't we all Irish? You know,
Oh my God!
That's why food. This is why I imagine I have a problem with food, overeating. No, I just can't stop hearing it.
Which is amazing in itself, because it's been well documented on our show that your use of your ears are kind of they've multiple functions. Obviously, they keep your hat on, keep your sunglasses on, you know, all that sort of stuff. But generally, they very rarely hear anything.
They're very bad for listening. Yeah.
For listening, they're probably. I mean, you probably hear more with your nose than you do with your
ears. My ears. Yeah, my ears are useless, man. One ear just. That's my right ear. That's all it picks up. And the other one with the tinnitus is like. So just walk around. That's it.
Amazing.
Unless the food is talking. I hear that clearly. I can hear that in a different room.
The food access goes in all sorts of ways. It must go in through your mouth, your nose, all that sort of stuff, your eyes.
My hearing's gone so bad that my phone keeps sending me alerts to turn down my earphones, right? So this is how bad my hearing's after.
Why? Because you have it up at...
Because it's up so high all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm listening to audiobooks, you know. Yeah. And I'm listening to this one, Shadowlands, at the moment, right? And it's all about Bram Stoker and all. So it's a very proper English. It's set in London in the 1800s, or the early 1900s and all, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, the voices are like, you know, and Bram went into the Lyceum Theatre. There was Henry Irving. Henry Irving turned and looked at him and he thought, why are these curtains open when the show is about... It's all that, right? Yeah. But I'm listening to it so loud. It's like, it literally sounds like, Bram walked into the Lyceum Theatre! Henry Irving turns and says, look at this cat. Everything sounds so dramatic because I have it so loud. You know, so loud. I'm not even listening to music, and my phone keeps sending me alerts, judging by the volume of we have chosen to turn. It keeps returning them down, sending me alerts.
Yeah, you've obviously made a mistake here. That would kill somebody.
Yeah, because it keeps telling me these alerts, and I'm like, no, I just can't hear it otherwise.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
they should do a range of audiobooks for, you know, people hard of hearing and people like yourself who have tinnitus and, you know, ear issues where you know, when you can't get it loud enough using your phone, where the narrator, the actual voice actor has to do it. Imagine Stephen Fry. Yeah. Harry Potter.
Sherlock Holmes left Baker Street. A murder, said Watson. Where? How was he murdered? Excuse me, I said, how was he murdered? What are you saying, Holmes? How was he murdered? Why is this relevant to the story? I'm trying to make the deaf fucker listening feel better. So we've now made you hard of hearing.
Oh,
yeah.
Now you're talking. You're talking. That's
brutal.
Incredible. Yeah.
It's absolutely
Am
brutal.
I getting any more money for this reading?
Keep your voice down, Watson. I think they can hear us coming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Steady on, Watson. We'll use the element of surprise. Oh my Jesus!
Oh, so that's it. Yeah.
All right, come on. Let's
a very surreal podcast this time.
Let's go and see. Let's go and meet Daniel and Damo.
Yes, let's do
doing
that.
a duet.
And in all seriousness, ladies and gentlemen, if you do hear your food talking this week, see somebody about it, will you?